Ophelia Kee Speaks. Technology and Storytelling, December 5, 2025. Dear reader, I completed the short story The Bargain with Death for the Crowtown Anthology. I sincerely hope the partnership between the dream and Crowtown benefits both sides. It has already benefited the dream. In this tale, I explored the question of who else, if anyone, survived the destruction of the Scioran Enclave. I may not have done that without this opportunity. I'm currently waiting for feedback from my favorite beta readers before The Bargain with Death gets the final edit. After I sent the tale off for feedback, I went down the rabbit hole, creating art and extras. I even had the cover turned into a video. Wanna see it? It was fun. All the bits involved in creating a story are part of the process for me. Writing is the foundation, but in the end, I'm a storyteller as much as an author. I never want to stop at merely writing the tale. I want to add my vision beyond the words. Sadly, I lack artistic talent. That's where technology comes in. Some will give me a hard time for my use of the technology available to expand the dream, but I will continue ignoring that noise. I wrote the dream. It's my vision. I remain the pen behind all the stories. And I have had a blast bringing my vision of the dream to life with the technology available to me, intending to expand the dream with my singular vision as far as possible. I hope you will enjoy it with me. Laugh when I fluff it up and smile when I get it right. Readers add to the dream what the author alone never can. No matter how much of the dream I bring to life, I cannot bring a reader's interpretation to the dream. The reason an artist seeks an audience for their work is the attempt at immortality, which only exists when other people interact with art, music, and literature. Go ahead. Lift a brow. Then remember names like Geoffrey Chaucer, Beethoven, or Michelangelo. Or forget the names of the artists, musicians, and authors. Remember cave paintings, the king's list on cuneiform tablets, and the nursery rhymes from before time. The triumph of humanity may be its ability to tell stories. This old writing tiger seeks no victory. I wish only to participate in the ritual. And now a word from our sponsor, Ophelia Kee. Shameless self-promotion. Magic breathes life into the dream. The gods themselves aren't sure just how sentient it is, but one thing is certain. Without magic, the dream ceases to exist. If a devil gets his way, half the dream will disappear as if it never existed. A group of young immortals have to figure it all out before the time is up, and they don't know the clock is even ticking nor who the true villain is. Noble dark, urban fantasy with steamy paranormal romance stories. Includes fated mates. Warning. Adult themes, fantasy violence, and/or explicit sexual situations. Intended for a mature audience. What are you waiting for? Grab an excellent drink, curl up in your favorite reading nook, and escape into the dream with the Draoth Saga and over 15 themed miniseries by Ophelia Kee. Get all the extra art, videos, audio files, and more. Read as I write, edit, and post the episodes. Welcome to the dream. Behind the scenes. This week, I wanted to offer you something different. Rather than whine about how my vacation was too short, and how I didn't get everything accomplished. This is the part where I draw back the curtain and let readers into the process behind the writing of the dream. It's the part where you should get a close-up view of some aspect of the storytelling process. I want to share a glimpse of how I wrote the short story The Bargain with Death. When Ripley Archer shared the premise behind the upcoming Crowtown anthology, I almost said no. I dislike restrictions. I can't even follow my own rules. Please see all previous posts concerning my issues with exclusivity for reference. But I had a week-long vacation for the Thanksgiving holiday. Maybe I could do it. The premise introduced a character. Usually, that alone would have been a red flag. I don't write fan fiction. There's nothing wrong with it, but I want to be in control of my work. If I choose to monetize it, fanfiction presents a host of issues I want no part of. Writing a story based on someone else's imagined character usually gives me the feel of fanfiction. This was different. Elias Crow didn't formally exist in other stories, not yet anyway. He was merely the connecting theme of the anthology. When I saw him and read about him, I knew him differently than Crowtown saw him. Elias Crow wasn't who people believed. He was part of the hidden world, the unseen realm of the Lean Deal. He was much older than he appeared, and he was part of the dream, holding ancient, powerful magic. His real name was Eleazar Valravn. He smiled at the people who lived in Crowtown. They sold him his dry goods. He still crafted shoes for their horses and provided them with tack and leatherworks when they asked. He protected them and secretly crafted magical artifacts for powerful immortal leaders from multiple levels of the dream. Eleazar wasn't what he seemed any more than most immortals in the Lean Deal. He owed allegiance to Karen Thanatos, and I wrote the rough scenes with him first. But the reason for his existence in the dream had to come first. I knew how Eleazar would react and what the ferryman had demanded long before I knew who Amelia Sayawara was. She was the catalyst, the damsel in distress who knew how to beg an ancient god for help and receive it, even if she should not. I deliberately wrote the story for the Crowtown anthology, using the theme they requested, but the short story, The Bargain with Death, is a pure piece of the dream. It's a standalone story without connection to the main storyline or the spin-off miniseries, and it contains the hallmark tropes and character Easter eggs common to all the stories in the dream. Nothing stops me from writing more of Eleazar and Amelia's tales, or expanding their base story into other mediums. We shall see what happens in the future, but there is still much of the dream remaining to explore. Knowing the entire Sayawaran enclave didn't perish is what mattered most from this tale to me. I hope it assuages reader questions as well. I need to get out of here, or I shall miss the start of the movie I'm aiming to see. Leave your comments and questions. I love to hear from you. If you found this post worthy, please feel free to share it. If you are listening on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe for more original stories and audio adventures. Special thanks to OK Music Writers for Enter the Dream. Thank you for stepping into the dream once more. I hope you have a lovely weekend and will discover a grand story. Please remember when you read, be kind and leave your reviews. Until my next post, welcome to the dream. Be careful. Happy reading. Bye-bye. Ophelia Kee.